Hey, it is your girl Precious Williams, and I'm the proud founder and CEO of Perfect Pitches by Precious. And I'm also coming to you today because it's hashtag Sassy Saturday. In 20 minutes, I'm about to go live at a women's conference in Halifax, Nova Scotia. I am the opening keynote, and I'm really, really excited about that. But I woke up today because God pressed something so on my heart that I really wanted to share with you all, right? So like you, sometimes when we're scrolling through social media, everybody seems like they're popping, they're winning, and everything like that. And sometimes even I have to admit, like, am I not doing enough? But this summer, I committed to making sure that I'm moving the way I'm supposed to be moving without everyone else making judgments into it, right? Meaning I can't judge myself for the way other people see me. So if comparison is a thief of joy, I'm not going to compare. I love when I see these conferences, these summits, and everything. I think that's amazing. And I wanted to have the Pitch Please, the Ultimate Women's Power Pitch Summit in September. But the truth of the matter is, putting it all together, even working with a great event planner, even having everything on lock, it was just too much, especially when I have so many speaking engagements for the rest of the year, right? And so I want to give y'all all of me. It was such a tough decision, but it had to be made because I can't walk around and overwhelm, and I can't make sure everyone else is happy without making myself happy. And so I was committed to practicing real self-care and to actually enjoying my summer. Do y'all hear that? I want to enjoy my summer. I want to work hard, but I want to enjoy it. Meaning I'm not spending my time on the weekends working on this, and the other when I just want to enjoy my summer. Right? You work hard as an entrepreneur. You start off, you put in all those hours and all those hours and all those hours. And then there comes this point where, you bring in your automation, your systems, and your team, right? But it's a process, right? And so one of the things that I realized towards the end of last year is that I really suffered from burnout. Hey, Jalen, what's my mentee? Hey, Queen. And so for me, I've taken a step back. And if you all, if what I'm saying is resonating with you all, please let me know in the comments. I am not competing with anyone. I don't care how great of a speaker he or she is or this person. I'm not competing. And if I'm not competing, then I'm not concerned with what they do. And so when people bring it to me, oh, well, they're doing this, that's great. I want you all to love that. But that has nothing to do with the purpose that God put me on this earth for, right? And so as a person who's paid their dues, has put in the work. So let me tell you about some of my big wins. And I want you all to share with me yours. And I want you to know this isn't just business wins, this is personal wins, right? So it's Sassy Saturday. So I'm going to bring that sassiness, right? Number one, I am getting bigger and bigger paid speaking engagements. And I have to tell you how much I love it. You know, as a person who can go out and get paid speaking gigs like that, it's wonderful. But there came a point where I had too many gigs on my schedule, right? Some paid and some unpaid. And I truly had to eliminate the unpaid one. I had to eliminate them and just realize that I will give one or two, maybe a month, maybe per quarter. But I'm a professional speaker. And so I love the kids. I love people in transition. But y'all know I love working with the Bowery Mission Women's Center, Dress for Success, and Bottomless Closet. Those are the ones I really spend my time and my volunteer time and resources on. It's not that I don't care for anybody else, but I'm in business. So eliminating things that don't serve me or don't have my target audience in there has freed me to not always be on, not inundating y'all with go here, go. No, right? And so that's a big win. I'm not speaking everywhere because I don't have to. You do know what it's like when people contact you and they're asking you what your rates are because they know that there's quality they're going to get. I love that. And it took me the longest time to understand that in order to serve others, I must make sure that everything around me is taken care of, from my team to everyone needs to be paid, and so do I, right? And one of the greatest lessons I learned from Andrew Frazier as we were going through my financials is making sure, where's your money going? Because we can blindly spend money because we finally have it. But here's the thing. If it's not spent on the right things, then you're not getting a return on investment. So you can speak at all these things, but if the right people aren't in the room, why are you there? It's not your right people. Number two, I am not a coach. I'm not a coach. I am a teacher and a trainer. I'm a speaker. That's a big win to me because people were putting me in these categories, and I realized that wait a minute, I'm not a coach, and it's not because I don't have like the coaching certification. You know, how do you certify a killer pitch master? You don't. So I'll create the certifications for that. But I'm not a coach, and that has freed me from feeling like I need to do this. No, I don't. I am a trainer for top Fortune 500 companies. I'm a trainer for the top foundations and nonprofits, period. I'm an international professional speaker who speaks at women's events, mixed events. I speak at youth events. But here's the thing, I'm a professional, meaning I get paid for it, and people know that I'm going to bring the heat, the value, and everything. So I am not a coach. I don't need to speak everywhere coaches are. And here's a news flash. I don't need to speak where all other speakers are going to be either. You know, the greatest thing is when you create your own lane and people recognize it and bring you in for these things. What? This is a win, y'all. It's a win. You don't have to be what everybody expects you to be. Number 3, big companies are seeking me out for training programs. They're seeking me out. Why is that? Because they must be feeling the same way I'm feeling. I am not for everyone. Y'all know my hair color changes. Everything about me is not like this normal pearls, black thing. No. They respect the gangster. They respect the gangster of me. They respect the fact that I'm not going to give you the cookie cutter BS that people have been given for years to these companies and corporations. They're looking for something new. In fact, when I look on LinkedIn, you know, I wish I could show y'all, but when I look on LinkedIn and I see people reaching out from different companies and corporations, it really warms my heart because I am not fighting to get on all these stages. I'm not fighting. They're coming, and the only reason they're coming is because I'm delivering results, which brings me to 4. I'm watching my clients absolutely fly. I look at my client Mariama, who was in Texas at the Potter's House, and she had multiple paid speaking engagements there. She, you know, has she's a corporate trainer for EA Sports. She is a social worker. Who does that? I have another client, Vonda Page. You know, she's a change agent in the STEM space. She did a TED Talk, and we worked on that TED Talk, and she freaking nailed it. Now she's being brought into different spaces and places and getting these paid gigs to get her really out there. I have to tell you, there were times where I doubted my ability, not because, and there were people who were like, oh, everything you only do works for you. And it's like, no, it doesn't. It works for my clients too. You see I'm throwing their names out there, right? You know, and it's great to have those who've appeared on Shark Tank, but what about the ones who are winning grants? What about the ones who are, you know, slaying? How did I apply for a grant and wound up working as a pitch coach for a very prestigious women in tech company? Who does that? Like, I went in trying to get a grant. They were like, nope, we're not giving that to you, but hey, we want to pay you to be a consultant and teach this thing. What? In the meantime, you know, being selected as the first speaker for TEDx Butler. Y'all may not know this about me. I've never done a TEDx. The time I was selected to do a TEDx, I went with another paid speaking and gig instead. But this one came to me, and I feel so honored. And you know, and it's great to say these things to you all. I love the fact that I have one of the women on my team who helps with, you know, making sure that I stay in contact with people. One of the women that, you know, I sent a gift to reached out to me and said, hey, who are you working with for the gifts? And I gave her the name, and she said, hey, can you put me in contact with her? And I think it's going to work out. Here she has, that's going to be a big client for her. Think about that. When you have the right people around you, something that someone on your team does to make sure your name stays out there, you get to bless them with something else. This is the power of pitching for profit. I didn't write that book to make myself look good. I wrote that book to show you that when you're pitching for profit, other people are pitching you in spaces, so all you do is show up, and they're asking you what your rates are, having the contracts and everything. I have never sent out an RFP, ever. If I'm in somebody's inbox, you know, on LinkedIn, it's guaranteed to either do one or two things. That chick is bold, or you know what, I'm going to circle back with her, right? Think about that. So here are some of my personal things I want to share with you all. Because that's business, and we can talk business all day long. But let me tell you about the growth that's happening in me. And I want y'all to share with me. right? Are you getting anything out of this? I'm not here to play with y'all. Personally, I'm really having authentic conversations with my friends and loved ones about how I need to be treated. I don't know about any of you all, but I think I've become superhuman because I kept going no matter what. But I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I had surgeries and I had to go there by myself and come away by myself. And I'm all hurt on the inside. No one wanted to come. But here's the problem. Because I've been doing so much on my own, I didn't let them know, hey, I'd love for you to come. That was my fault. That was my fault. I'm worth it, y'all. I'm worth people coming. And so I won't make that mistake. And I can't blame people. I can't blame people for not knowing because I've always done things on my own. And so when I explained to my friends, hey, the extent of what my oral surgeries are like, they were like, why didn't you tell us? We would have been there. And I was like, that's on me. So now I'm having the kind of conversations like, hey, I need you to show up for me. Oral surgery is tough. It's the surgeon going in your mouth and cutting up and putting bone grafted in. I'm sick. I was hurting and I was tired and I'd get in the lift and go home, which is great. But here's the thing, it would have been nice if someone had been there. So now I'm letting y'all know when I have my surgeries, please offer to come if you're in New York. Don't be all over the place, right? So I'm having authentic conversations and I'm putting the blame on myself because I didn't let people know that I was really hurting. That's why my friend Julie and her husband Joe in Vermont, when they opened up their Airbnb to me, I went and I was treated like royalty because they knew that surgery, no matter what it is, you need someone around to love you and to take care of you. And they literally cooked and cleaned for me. And in fact, when I was there, I was getting the Akaba, women's award, and they were with me. And they don't look nothing like me. And I'm so thankful that they showed up, and we were all having a great time. Pitching for profit, who's in your network to take care of you, and realize that even if you're not telling people you're hurting, some people are realizing, nah, come through. Thank you. I have a friend named Dana. She lives near Cape Cod. When I went to Massachusetts for the Powerhouse BCR, she wanted me to come through and she was going to take care of me. Who has friends like that? Like, come through, I got you. Come through. So I want to talk about my feelings, not just, oh, business is great, but if I'm personally not feeling good, what difference does it make? Number 2, I'm weeding and pruning the relationships in my life. Everyone who started with me can't keep going with me, right? Just because we started together doesn't mean we end this journey together. Some people are here for a season, a reason, or a lifetime. If the way you've treated me over time, I've realized is not good, you got to go. Ain't no talking about it. As Willie D says, no more talk. Ain't no more talking about none of this. And I'm going, and if I need to leave, exit stage left, I'm going to leave. I don't need to give explanations. I don't need to. No is a full, I'm out. If you have treated me like a stepchild, if you don't know the value of what I bring to the table, if you only call me after everyone else you've used has hurt you, abused you, I don't need that. I'm not the fallback. I have real friends who care about me on a daily basis. I am not the fallback. I am not, oh, this is my last choice option. Man, fuck you. I'm out. I don't need that in my life. Yeah, I said what I said. And for some of y'all who want to come after me with, oh, you don't need to use curse words, that's you. I don't know anywhere in the Bible where it says everyone acts the same way on every situation. Some people move in silence. That's great. Some people move loudly. That's okay. I don't know anywhere where we were all created to be the same. So stop trying to put people in boxes of, you need to do this. But my question to each and every one of you all is, as you're growing in your business and in your life, stop feeling like you got to do everything because everybody expects you to. That is whack. Some people move in silence. That's dope. Some people move loudly. That's dope. Some people move in the middle. Enjoy all of it. Everything I do, y'all don't know about. But you know what? Some of the things I want you to know about, because if you don't know if people are really out there doing things, you may assume that only certain people are getting certain privileges. Let me tell you, it's not like that. And so you need to know if someone looks like you, if they're really doing it, and did they have to sell their body, their soul, their mind to do it? No. When doors are closing, look for the window and a crack in the door. And finally, I don't give a fuck what people say. I don't give a fuck about people who don't give a fuck about me. If you have made it your mission in your way of dealing with me, I don't deal with you. I don't have to deal with you. And I'm sorry, y'all, I'm sweating because it's hot, and y'all know how hot it is, right? I'm getting ready to go into my thing in about 5 minutes. But I want to share with you, this is about empowerment. I am not for everyone, and neither are all of you. Some of y'all are in corporate America. Some of y'all need to act in a certain way. I don't have to. I have my own business. And because I choose to conduct myself the way that I am, it is bringing in the type of clients, corporate clients, and individual clients that see that I'm different. And so my thing for you is, what are the changes that you're going to make? You know, the weeding and the pruning. Why are we giving a fuck about people who don't give a fuck about us? What changes are you making? And also just understanding, having real conversations and letting people know if they hurt your feelings, say it. It ain't, don't hold it, don't harbor it. I said what I said. I said what I said because I'm not protecting your feelings anymore because you don't care about mine. If I felt you did something wrong, I'm going to say it, but I'm not going to be nasty about it. I'm going to say it and I'm going to move on. If we have a relationship after that, great. If we don't, it's all good to me. But you will not use me as a last choice option or your dumping ground. Dead that. Dead that. I'm having a hot queen summer, and that's the bottom line. Let me talk to my client. Let me talk to my peeps real quick. Jalen, hey. Hey, Tina. I'm just going through. Hey, Lisa. Love you, Lisa. David Wisdom. That's right. Tina, Kia, that's my girl Kia, we doing it today. Yes, I'm not for everyone. Jalen, Fire, David, Dean, Hanky, go on. Preset, be you an expert you are for the people you're supposed to serve. Win, win, win. You know it. Tina, a master of my craft. Jalen, Kia, the right people around makes a difference. Keep it a buck. Dean, hey, regardless of what others call it, coach, mentor. Yes, I use People Pro spectacular. You know, I'm about to get at you, Dean. Enter trainer. Get it. Market image. You know what? See, Dean, I'm about to steal from you. I'm telling you live, I'm stealing from you. Jayla, the growth that's happening in me. Yes. Lisa Carper, you are worth it. Dean, you are so worth it. That's directly from the man with the plan. You better get it. David Witherspoon, I'm in Jersey. Get it. Okay, Lisa, hey, you in driving distance now. Girl, you know, Lisa, I'll be there September 10th through the 13th. Y'all, you know, Lisa, how we get down, girl. Tina, you want me to fly in? Because I will. And you know, baby, Tina, you and me gonna get together for real. Do you hear me though? David, season. Dean, I thank all givers. Okay, I might have to go soon. Tina, no more talk. Dean, yes. Lisa, people who make your life harder are not worth the time. Get it, boo. Jalen, fire. Know what's best for you. Denisha, what's up, Denisha? Y'all know Denisha just had a birthday. Denisha, did you get your GoFundMe funded? If not, put it in the comments. Y'all know Denisha did my jacket, Killer Pitch Master, pitch please on it. She just recently had a birthday. She was looking so fire, all them thick thighs, looking good, girl. You were just girl, and you did a video that was so funny about when certain people come at you. You just ran down the block. I said exactly how I feel. So Denisha, put that. Okay, so I love you all. I have got to go. I have 2 minutes to go into the women's empowerment event. So I'm so thankful to EFOMA. 2 years ago, last year, my last physical speaking engagement was at in Halifax, Nova Scotia at International Women's Day. And so today, I'm going to speak at their Women's Empowerment. I'm the opening keynote. We begin at 12. I think I speak at 12:30, so y'all know I got to get, y'all know how we do. But you know, I want to come through, and I love you all. I will share this on my other social medias. But if you got something out of this, please share it with others. Please, what changes are you making in business and personal? You can share with me personal, you can share with me business. But I want you all to be knowing that this is a season for change. And so what you used to tolerate, you don't have to. You don't have to compete with people. Create your own lane and get out there. Weed and prune. Because weed and prune. People got to go. Situations got to go. People question you all the time. Ain't a part of the journey. You got to go. And that's just the bottom line. Hashtag I said what I said with my whole chest. If you do not like it, you do not have to watch me. You can go to all these people who talk about platitudes all day long. I'm in your face. I'm ambitious. And I'm going hard for my dreams, especially for those who said it wouldn't happen. For those who straight up dissed me, and I got to see you on social media. Y'all be in my inbox. Don't think I have forgotten. I have not. But you know what? The great thing is, I hope that this is a lesson. Some people who fall need to know that you can be there. And if you can't be there, I hope that what we all realize is that people do fall, people do make mistakes. Everyone doesn't succeed in business. And if someone can have multiple bankruptcies and still make it, understand that for people of color, Black women, we can too. So don't just give up on someone if they struggled, they had an addiction or whatever, until it's too much for you. And I've been clean and sober 4.5 years. And I love the person that I am today. And it took me a long time to realize that when I started in business, I grinded, I grinded, I grinded, I grinded. And now I'm getting to that point where the grind isn't there anymore, but it's a process. So don't think that there isn't a process to growing and changing. I'm 42. I don't do the same things I did at 32, 22, 12, right? So allow yourself to weed and to prune. Some people don't need to be here anymore. Some people are here for the shine, the lights, the glimmer, and everything like that. Some people are here to dog you in secret. But the great thing about God is He reveals those to me. So I love you all. I'm getting ready to go. I'm probably already late, but let me just say this. All right, I love you all. Please share this with others, and I love you. And I'm going into my meeting, my empowerment conference. I love you all. Mwah. And if this blessed you, please put people in the comments that need to watch this, and I'll post it on other parts of social media. I love you.